In a surprising turn of events, the man accused of shooting two people on the Sentinel High School campus earlier in the summer takes the stand in court to share his story of what happened.
It's also a judge can determine if the 17-year-old suspect will be tried as an adult or a juvenile. KPAX's Connor McCauley updates the story.
The 17-year-old accused of shooting two other teenagers behind Sentinel High School testified in court Monday afternoon during his own juvenile transfer hearing. Dylan Conant is accused of shooting two teens behind Sentinel High School on June 25th. According to court documents, the two victims from the shooting told police that Conant had tried to rob them and that they had wrestled the gun away from Conant in the process of trying to fight back. Conant took to the stand during his transfer hearing and for the first time told his narrative of what happened on that day. The 17-year-old Lolo native says that he met the two victims at the mall on June 25th. And says that when he was done shopping, the two followed him.
After that, I left the mall to carry on with my day, and the two boys had approached me from behind and said they knew somebody that wanted to purchase marijuana at Sentinel High School.
Conant says the two acted strangely on their walk to the high school, and when they arrived, he heard one of the victims say "now" as the other victim punched Conant in the head. The defendant testified that he then fell to the ground, and when one alleged victim began kicking Conant in the head, the other stole the contents of his right pocket. Conant says that at this time he took a firearm from his other pocket in an attempt to stop the two alleged victims from assaulting him.
Well, when tried to pull it from my hands, I guess the trigger was pulled, and it went off twice.
Conant says the firearm eventually made its way into the hands of one of the victims, but that he was able to flee the scene before he was shot. After hearing testimonies for most of the day, the defense and prosecutors will put together responses for Judge John Larson, who will decide if Conant's case should be prosecuted in juvenile court or as an adult. In Missoula, Connor McCauley, MTN News.
Conant says he didn't come to the police with his side of the story initially because he wanted to have physical evidence to support his story. He also said he had firearms on him at the time of his arrest because he was afraid of retaliation from the two victims of the shooting or someone associated with them. Attorney General